Hello and good morning and welcome to Sunday Live with Silvia. It is me, Silvia Hartmann, coming to you live from beautiful Eastbourne by the sea, where today, after a much needed thunderstorm, the sun is shining and the birds are singing. And that's really nice. It means that the sky is still here. Good morning, Paul. How lovely to have you with me today. It's just saying Nimit, good morning. Hello. The sky's still here and the birds are still singing and the world hasn't fallen in yet, which is great. It's great news. And the wind's still blowing and the plants in my garden are still growing, which is also good. Good morning, Renata. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys? Carol, good morning. Nice to see you. Yes, thank you for joining me. That's great. Oh, Jason, good grief. Good morning, Jason. That's awesome. We have two gentlemen with us and Toril. Hello from Norway. Wow. Hi guys. Julie. Good morning, Julie. Oh, that's really nice to have. And Bear from Ireland. Hello, Bear. Good morning. And Lorna. Hello, Lorna. Wow, lots of people joining me this morning. That's really nice. Oh, it's giving me a nice little sort of energy kick. Sparkles to you, my dear shining beings, my dear fellow shining beings. Lots and lots of sparkles. Renata says, oh, Clive, good morning. Lovely to see you too. I've just handing out sparkles. Oh, and Martin. Hello, Martin. Woohoo. We have some gentlemen amongst us this morning. It's a miracle. I'm hoping the day will come that we have lots and lots of gentlemen here with us too. Good morning, Wendy. I got myself into a lot of trouble a couple of years back when I posted a meme that says the soul has no gender. And a lot of people felt that was being disrespectful to the LGBT community or to women's rights activists in some shape or form. And that by saying that the soul has no gender, I was condoning oppression. And I wasn't. Really, we are all shining beings here. And what I mean by that, we all have an energy body. And that's what I'm all about, is making energy bodies happier. Good morning, Mary. Hello. That's what we're all about here, to make energy bodies happier. And I just don't really care who this energy body belongs to. And if that makes me a fascist, pig for that matter, that I don't care who this energy body belongs to, that I want to make happier and want it to be stronger and shinier and, raise its wings and expand its crown of light, then so be it. I just have to put up with it, I guess. That's it. I know that all energy bodies, all human energy bodies didn't get the love that they needed. All human energy bodies didn't get the care they needed because nobody knows we have one. No. And so, they all need help. They all need inspiration. They all need energy and they all need love. And as I say, I'm going to stick with that as my thing. This is my thing. If you know me, then you know that this is my thing, that I want our energy bodies to get really shiny, and so that we've got lots and lots of love to give to other people as well as being happier. So this is what I'm gonna make my point, my stand here on this. Now, I have a free ebook called Revolution. And on Monday morning, we made a little bit of a mistake and sort of advertised it wrong. We clicked a wrong button on Facebook advertising. And I got just a tsunami of abuse. I mean, wow, hatred. I mean, just hatred, a tsunami of hatred, as people were responding to this free ebook with, You absolutely, I can't even say I can't even quote any of these posts to you. It was horrendous. So we stopped the advertisement immediately and just like, oh my God, you know, trying to tell people about something that's been overlooked or suppressed in science about, and look, here we are. We are in the modern world in 2020, and the failure, okay, I'm going to use that word, the failure of science to figure out how emotions work, how we work with emotions, what they're for, what they mean, what they do. The failure, the abject failure of science to figure out how human beings actually work is exactly what has led us where we are today, with the crazy activists deplatforming people, with mobs rampaging in the streets of our cities, with people being terrified to speak what they really have on their minds in case they get slaughtered by a tsunami of hatred, by people feeling they have to virtue signal and bend the knee to any crazy that comes along and demands that. Because if they don't, they feel they're going to be hung, drawn, and quartered. This is how we got here, by the failure of science to work with human emotions. God damn it. And I'm saying that today here out aloud and in public and on YouTube and on Facebook, is that I have known for the longest time that unless you know how people work, while people do the things they do, we can't make any proper progress in any of the sciences, and most especially not in our relationship with other people and our conflicts with other people, where they come from. This is my life's work, is to go and figure that out. What the hell? Why do people have emotions? What are they for? Well, we know what they're for now. I figured that out, 1993. And so now we have to, I don't know, get to the point where we really do tell other people how this works. And also at the same time, and I think this is super important, we need to stand firm in love. We need to stand firm in this thing and not fight like cats and dogs in the street, on Twitter or practically or physically. It's just, this is our crazy guy here at -7 that's going on. And before that crazy guy is the terrified guy. Terror, fear, more and more fear piling up and up and up until the dam breaks. And then we got the, Wah! And this is what's going on. And we need to be on the other side of this. And there's only few of us, I appreciate that. But every one of us that can manage to somehow stand firm in love, to, keep their energy up, keep their energy high, and not get drawn into this whirlpool of insanity, is a win in my book. That's a win. We're going to win. And we're going to win by becoming happier, guys. Okay, right. So that was my diatribe here from this week. Wow, I will, however, say this, is that the personal development I've done really paid out on Monday, when I got this sort of tsunami and hatred for this free ebook advertisement. Oh man, I'd love to tell you some of those things, but they were just like off the Richter scale. And a past aspect of mine, a younger version of me, would have just melted. I don't know what she would have done. Cried, given up. I don't know what, declared it was pointless, that humanity cannot be saved. But I was quite philosophical about it. I could see it, and obviously it wasn't doing the advertisement any good, seeing all that abuse underneath it. So yeah, I just stopped it. So I deleted them. And I thought, yeah, there's a lot of very stressed people out there. There is a lot of very stressed people out there. And if at least some of us can find that stance and take that stance and say, okay, you know, they're crazy, yeah, but they wouldn't be saying that if they weren't so stressed. All right, guys. So what shall we do this morning? What shall we do this morning? Raise some energy. I recorded a video for YouTube with the affirmation, I am a human being. And once again, I got a lot of abuse for that because clearly I don't understand the race war properly. And I'm sorry, I think I do, you know, I really do. After all these years of dealing with people and systems and ways of thinking, I think I do. And the I am human statement is a really cool affirmation. I know that at the moment when you turn on the TV and the mainstream media, all you hear is how terrible humans are and how terrible they're behaving. But those are just stressed humans. If you stress chickens enough, they start pecking each other's eyes out. You know, this is known. If they're not stressed and they're out in the grass, they're just pecking corn and having a good time. It is so simple. You know, it just drives me mad sometimes that people can't understand that or can't see that. It's so obvious and so simple. Well, the I'm a human being thing. See, when I say that, a human being, what I mean by that is this extraordinary creation that has this capacity to cooperate, to love, to create extraordinary things that the world has never seen before. To think and to feel and to see the beauty in a bloody sunrise, you know, and have that floor you with the awesomeness of the universe. You know, people, the high energy people, higher level energy people, are your own versions, your own high energy versions are extraordinary. And I'm just thrilled that I found Star Matrix. Perhaps that's something we should do. Perhaps we should just today just remember a time when there was an aspect in your life that was like, oh, totally on, totally with it, totally in the groove, really sort of, oh man, really just with it. That could have been anywhere. That could have been, I don't know, at a dance, in a dance club, or that could have been on holiday, or just in your normal life, when you really felt strong and happy and powerful. And I'd like you just to remember that. Connect with an aspect that was really on top of the world, that was, you know, as best as you can feel. And that is the sort of states of being that we need to remember. When I say I'm a human being, that is the states of being I'm talking about. A human being at +8, +9, +10. A real human being, where we really get to find out what human beings are really capable of. That's what I mean when I say I am a human being. Because that's who we were designed to be. This is in our blueprint. It's in our genetics. It's who we're meant to be. And societies have constructed this madness for whatever reason. And I know, you know, the man who I can't mention, who used to wear a turquoise tracksuit, and those of you who know will know who I'm talking about. He reckons it's the reptilian overlords from the seventh dimension who are causing all that stress for humanity. I don't know, and I don't care. We can get out of stress. We can remember who we really are, and we can do things every day to empower ourselves and the people around us. And when we start doing that, that is going to ripple. We're going to have more people helping each other more, connecting more to each other. See, this is the other thing with crazy stress. The more stressed you are, the more disconnected you are from your fellow human beings. The less empathy, the less anything, the less connection. And you can also see that in these people that are rioting as well. They're not connected to each other either. They'll beat each other over the head. They're not helping each other or forming a cohesive group that has a group power other than going around in destruction. Nothing good comes from anger. Nothing good comes from hate. And I don't care how many people call me an ist, because I hold that viewpoint. I will continue to hold that viewpoint till the day I die. So, nee. Oh, okay, guys. Right, that's enough of me here. Let's have something. Oh, what's over here? Lorna said, one of my clients closed down her Twitter account because of exactly this hatred and abuse. Good first step. Well, I'm happy to say that I have never been really on Twitter. Okay, so I made an account, but I don't do anything with it. The only thing I ever do is I post, I don't think I've got many followers. I only got about 100 followers on it. Only ever do is post a YouTube link to a YouTube video. So I don't engage with that. And from what I'm hearing all around, this is probably the best thing. I think Twitter is just not the place to be right now for anybody, for any reason. I heard this morning that a comedian was murdered on Twitter, had his career ruined because of a joke he made 20 years ago. That's scary. I mean, that's just scary, isn't it? If we go through everybody's timeline and find, I don't know, dubious jokes or comments they've made about one thing and another, and look through that, I'm sure we can find a good reason to hang, draw, and quarter everybody until there's absolutely nobody left. So yeah, I think Twitter is actually toxic, and all the better for getting off of it. See what everybody said. I mean, love is the answer. Yes, it is. Love is the answer. Hatred and everything else is not the answer. You know, we just, oh man, bloody hell spells. And one of the things that I always say is stop praying for peace, please. And if you are going to a church or something, or a community group, or you're in a community group, please advise them to stop it with the peace and start praying for love instead, because love is the greatest power in the universe. So, yes, very much so. Okay, guys. So, yeah, what do you do? Give me something here to chat about, other than the current chaos and misery. The I'm a human being thing is actually really nice. So if you want to pass that on to friends, clients, relatives, and also do it yourself, perhaps a round of energy tapping for I'm a human being, and really, you know, get with the groove there with the whole human being thing. That'd be a nice thing. Right, guys. Yeah, what shall we do? Shall we do? Do you fancy having a go at doing a little sort of I'm a human being meditation with me this morning? Shall we do that? Let me know if you're into that. If you fancy that. Sat looking at the comments, waiting for some responses. Yeah, let's do it. God damn it. What the hell? Let's do this. I'm going to take my glasses off. Now, if you are new to this, when I take my glasses off, then it's getting serious, right? Getting really serious. Also means I can't see the comments anymore. But the world begins to become soft and sparkly all around me, so that's a benefit. Right, let's do it. Let's take, assume the heart position. Point to this place yourself where you'd say, oh, that's me. Yeah, me. That's who I am. Me, I. You put that spot over there and then the other hand on top, and that's our heart position. And it's the heart of energy, the lion heart that shines like the sun. So just hold that for a moment and just feel, let's just feel what your hand feels like there. And let's take a deep breath in and out. That in and of itself is always nice. You know, heart of energy. the nuclear reactor, the center of our energy system, the one that powers all the other systems, our backbone for life, which is why heartbreak is such a bad thing. And I do know that a lot of people are suffering from heartbreak at the moment. I've had a lot of messages of people who've been just heartbroken by what's been going on in their communities, in their families even sometimes. So just let's take a deep breath in and out. And just have a sense of that powerful generator for life. It's a sun. It is a sun at the heart of your energy system. And we want that to shine strongly and shine brightly. And one of the ways in which we can make our hearts of energy shine more brightly is when we use them to send love to other people. Funneling that love through our own heart centers. It's an energy, it's just energy. Spins them up. It's like water running through a water wheel. The more love we sort of challenge, or energy, if you just want to use that word, we want to have running through our own systems and out, in, through, and out. The in is infinite. We're living in the oceans of energy, you know. There's all the energy in the world. And we can have that running through us, into our heart center, and then out. And that's something that I'd like us to do this morning, is from our heart to their hearts, to all hearts in the world, sending out our love. And spin that up a little bit again and send it out from our hearts to all hearts, all hearts. All hearts need healing. All hearts need more love. But also, and this is so important, all hearts need to have the opportunity to love more. To love more. The more we love, the more love flows through us, the stronger our systems become. Most world religions have a thing in them, you know, love thy enemy. Love them all, unconditionally, without exception. And that's the sort of thing that we can all do before we go to bed at night, when we get up in the morning, just from our heart to all hearts. And our payoff for that is that our own hearts of energy grow stronger, that old injuries are being repaired in that through flow of fresh, new energy that we need to give all hearts in the world a blessing. Whew. Wow, that made me prickle. I do hope you can at least feel that a little bit, what that does when you're doing that outward flow of energy. People are angry because they don't get enough love. People are afraid because they don't get enough love. And love isn't just another word for energy. You know, the only cure for fear and hatred is love. And if somebody doesn't love us, at least we still have the power to love someone else. And I guess that's the meaning of love thy enemy. We still have the power over who we choose to love and what we choose to love. And that's another one of those super things about being a human being. Well, thank you very much for doing that with me. That was great. That made me feel a lot better. And my back feels kind of supported which is really nice. Lorna has an interesting question here. Can a +10 energy body human being be likened to Maslow's actualized human being? Yes, it can. And love heals. Yes, it does. Absolutely. You know, love might not heal physical broken bones. See, you've got broken arm and you go, oh, I'm going to blow on it. And oh no, it hasn't knitted together instantly. Oh, it's a terrible failure. You know, love doesn't heal. But love heals the energy body. You know, we have one. We have one. And how many clients have I had over the years who had like psychosomatic pain in an arm where it never ever healed before? And, you know, the bone's all right. They've had loads of x-rays. All the doctors tell them there's nothing wrong, but the arm is still in agony. And then you just do a little bit of hands-on healing and the pain goes away. The psychosomatic pain just goes away. Energy healing's for the energy body. And when the energy body is strong, we feel happier. I mean, Jesus, it couldn't be any simpler than that, could it? Renata says, huge gratitude. Wonderful confirmation of being and of love. See, yeah, and it's not, it just is. This is just true. It's not a delusion. It's not an illusion. It's science. I've often called what we do the new science of love. And when you do this right, then you get the right results. It's like planting trees. Green stuff up, wibbly brown stuff goes down, and that's going to work. If you turn it the other way around, put the green stuff in the ground with the roots sticking up, it's not. And energy work is just like that, which I just love so much. Good morning, Hakon. Yes, you just missed a love meditation that we just did. And see, this makes me so sad because there's so many people out there who think that doing a love meditation like we just did is just a waste of time, that it doesn't do anything, that it can't stand up to, oh God, rioting people and horrible governments and reptilians from the seventh dimension. It's the only thing that can stand up to that, to any of that. It's the only thing. And it keeps us personally happy and strong and allows us, no matter how horrendous the circumstances are, to keep moving forward, to keep having moments of star experiences, to keep having moments of connection and love with other people, which is the only thing that life is all about. The only thing. Not how many bloody billions you had in your bank account when you died. Carol says love leads to peace. No. Peace is here in the middle. Love is up there. Peace is nothing. Love is everything. That is, forget about peace. Aim for love. Look, if you're aiming for love and you fall short and you land anywhere here on the positive side, you have achieved more than humanity's managed to achieve for the last 120,000 years. So forget about peace and always, always, always go for love. Always go for love. If we fall short on love, then we can still be there with compassion or cooperation or networking or something of that nature. So, yeah. Okay, guys, yeah. This love thing is just an interesting thing. It's love, energy, whatever you want to call it. It starts with paying attention. And the more attention you pay, the more fascinated you become. And there's that moment when fascination turns to love, and that's when energy flow becomes complete. And that's a wonderful thing. All right, guys. Yes. So that was our thing here this morning. Stand firm in love and stand firm in light. And be advised that the people who are screaming abuse at you or who are accusing you of whatever it is that they're seeing in you, for whatever reason they're seeing it in you, that, that is their thing, not yours. And that we really, this is really like an exorcism where the demon is shouting abuse, and the only way to defeat the demon is to stand firm in love, not to start shouting abuse back, and to just literally the light, feel the light, look after your own heart. If you had a lot of heartbreak and sorrow over these events in the past week and all the other events, and we can have that. We can have these moments where we look at what humanity's been doing and we feel so sorrowful. Like that big oil spill in the Arctic that's just happened again. You just feel so sorrowful. And that's understandable. Assume the heart position, take a deep breath, and start sending love to that which has been hurt, which has been damaged, which is in a sorry state, which is angry or hateful, or which is just even dying, whatever it may be. And through that, then we're not helpless. Then we can do something. And if it's only doing what keeps us self-strong, that'd be nice. But I'm 100% certain that energy action has an energy effect. And I absolutely feel now, after all these years, is that everything starts at the energy level. Everything starts and ends at the energy level. Every idea, every revolution, every work of art, every system, every design, everything starts with an idea, with a thought at the energy levels. And when we die, everything ends at the energy levels. It's important, really important. And I'm just amazed how that's been edited out. So, yeah. Okay, guys. So, the sun is still shining in Eastbourne. The birds are still singing. My garden is very happy because it rained last night. And plants and the green things, they're all dancing about and they're going, yay, we've got water. The world keeps on turning. We keep on learning. And so, yeah. Carol, need to have to say this here. I have to address this. Surely if everyone comes from a place of love, then there would be great peace in the world. Well, my Aunt Annie always used to say, you get peace in the cemetery. We don't want a great peace in the world. We want a big party. We want joy. We want laughter. We want dancing in the streets. We want woohoo instead of me. Peace is, as my aunt said, and I'm completely with her, that you get peace in the cemetery, not even there. I've stopped saying rest in peace. What the hell is that? It's soar in joy. One of the other little changes on that, when somebody says the person has died, may they soar in joy, in everlasting love, in bliss. May they rise up in spirit, refreshed and delighted as a new spirit child on a new level where they've gone on. That is so much nicer. So, yeah, I'm not a fan of peace. I don't want peace. I want love. I want the big woohoo. And I think that's where we need to go. But that is, of course, up to people, everybody in what they want to do. I'm not telling anybody what to do. I'm just telling you guys what I'm about. And I'm about there's more, there's plus 10. There is states of being that are bloody brilliant. We've been in them already, and our memories can prove that. Our star memories can prove that. So I now have evidence, which is brilliant, and we can go forward. And no matter how crazy this shit gets, we can stand firm and we can do the very best each one of us can to contribute to a better and brighter future in the here and now. So that is that. Okay, guys, I'm gonna have to let you go. I'm hoping you're going to have a fantastic rest of the Sunday. And if you're hearing that at some other time, then I'm wishing you a wonderful day or night. And tomorrow is the very last episode of The Power of the Positives, number 12. And I'm looking forward to that. And failing that, I'm going to send you, all my love, happy, sparkling blessings, the sense of joy, music, dancing, the very best of humanity working together. I'm going to send that and wish you with all my heart a wonderful, starry future. All the best. Bye for now, guys. Bye.